Alright folks, we're back.
Okay, so it's been a while since we played last, but some changes to the Gundam happened. A bunch of minor changes, to like stats and whatnot. Yeah. I changed the head, I changed the backpack, and I changed the sword. It is now a slightly larger sword that deals acid damage.
Yep.
The backpack, the head is inconsequential. I think it's like the Blitz Gundam. But the backpack is from the Justice Gundam, so I can either shoot lasers out of it or ride it. Anyway, Japan Cup Finals. Let's do this.
Yep, time to go to fucking... Let's go have the Japan Finals on the fucking moon.
Let's go to Nationals. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Also, I have to think that for Gundam battling competitions, whoever wins the Japan Nationals is probably the favorite to win the Worlds.
You'd think so.
Sort of like the person who wins the American Boxing League is favored to win the Worlds.
Or like the Canadian team, or the Canadian Olympic team is favored to win the Olympic sports.
Depends on the sport you're talking about, but like for like hockey and shit.
Yeah.
For Winter Olympics, we do really well historically.
Yeah. I believe it's a constant thing between us, Finland, and Russia for hockey.
Yeah.
With
so
USA winning like 1 out of every dozen, like coming out of left field and winning.
Yeah, sometimes Sweden does that too, actually.
Can't remember if it's us or Russia that tends to win
Sweden,
on the
Switzerland.
upper end.
But yeah, it's mostly
Because they have
us.
all that Nazi gold to hire good players.
That's what? I'm pretty sure that's not it, Jay.
Switzerland?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh,
what were you talking about?
I thought you meant Russia.
Oh, no.
Russia had a bunch of Nazi gold. No, they don't have Nazi gold.
Well, I mean, they looted part of Germany, too.
Yeah, but the U.S. doesn't have shitloads of Nazi gold.
That we know about. What do you think's in Fort Knox?
What's in Fort Knox is the gold that they stole from countries by pretending to protect it from the Nazis.
So therefore, not yet Nazi gold?
Okay, basically the whole deal is that the U.S. In World War II was like, hey, we will keep your gold safe in exchange for like 5%, so that when the Nazis invade, you're like after you've managed to get everything back to normal, you'll still have all your gold and valuables. So they took all the gold and valuables to Fort Knox, and then at the end of the war, they refused to let anyone redeem their slips, and they just kept the money. And oh Jesus.
You're in the cube again.
Yep.
Or the diamond, I guess. The shame diamond.
Yeah. And basically...
Where your Gundam's in timeout. Don't use your, like, hyper moves, because you keep getting hit, so you're not going to be able to combo good in the shame diamond. No, there you go.
All I'm using
you have freed
is,
yourself from the shame diamond.
I was using the funnels.
Yeah, but I mean the funnels get fucked up in there, too.
Yeah, but it also boosts my melee attack, which is the only thing I can use.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if it works in this like it should, but in the show, it wouldn't even let you... In the show, it shouldn't let you use funnels, because that was an anti-new type field.
Yeah, riding around at the speed of sound.
Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. There's a lot of shit going on right now.
Yep.
Anyway, Nazi gold. A lot of money.
But yeah, basically, the United States scammed a shitload of European countries out of a shitload of gold.
Sounds about right.
And no one could call them on it, because they had just dropped 2 nukes on Japan.
Sounds about right. I mean, look what it did to Japan. They're a waifu culture now.
Actually, what it did to Japan was it turned them into a toy culture.
Yeah.
Because basically Japan had their economy completely annihilated by the United States. And when the United States was an occupying force, what they left behind was a shitload of cans. And because of this, there was a recycling program started in Japan to deal with the sheer number of like cans and leftover spent casings of ammunition and other metallic shit that got left behind from the war. Plus, there were all these factories that were producing arms and munitions. And basically, the United States said, okay, you're not allowed to produce any weapons anymore, or we drop a nuke again. And
Seems fair.
yeah, so they had to do something with this metal. Otherwise, their economy was just going to continue to tank forever. So they started making toys.
I thought they started making like cars and electronics.
That too. But basically, the United States wanted to buy these toys. And the more toys they...
Oh boy, do we.
Yeah. And it created this feedback loop where United States soldiers who were stationed over Japan were buying these toys to send them back to their kids overseas, and leaving more and more junk just lying around that was also made of metal, which allowed them to make more toys. And this fed back into itself until it created this this culture of mecha, where like all toys were robots because robots are made of metal,
And it's just easier.
yeah, it's just easier. And that's how mecha culture got started in Japan. And
God bless you, lazy ass soldier motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's literally because soldiers were just leaving their crap, and then that got exported to us in Canada and the United States and other.
And we all thank you for it, you ghosts of lazy bastards.
Yeah. It's because they kept leaving specifically Coca-Cola cans. Coca-Cola
No, but
cans
I mean,
were by
without-
far the biggest offender.
I was gonna say, but without Coca-Cola, Aya Broflovsky would get so thirsty
Yeah, and also
when
without
she's fighting the
Coca-Cola-
parasites.
And also, without Coca-Cola, we would not have Gundams. So, thank you, Coca-Cola. Thank you for giving us this video game indirectly.
Thank you for being the indirect father of this video game, and also the weapon to defeat the mitochondria powerhouse of the cell. Parasite Eve is a strange game.
Yeah, it is.
You ever played that shit?
I have not, actually. I've seen other people play it.
It's a Square Enix game that doesn't look, feel, or even handle like any other Square Enix game, nor do I think it ever will. And that's really disappointing to me because there's something special about this game that... Wow!
Yeah,
Wow!
I just melted that guy.
I don't use my fucking, my... What's that called? Phasalis build that often because I'm just so in love with my camphor build.
Yep.
But I forgot how good that nuke is. And the only thing that makes me laugh is that my build uses one more nuke than yours does.
Yeah. Well, again, my build is primarily a melee build.
The nuke is just for the times when you don't have enough swords.
Yeah.
However rare that may be. We still haven't figured out what that other meter's for, have we?
No, we have not. Because
And
I never
that
used
one
my shield.
fan out there who keeps commenting on the videos, clearly a guy who's played this game before, has yet to tell us. If you know what that bar is, please let me know. I'm very confused.
My best...
Because I don't think that appears on any of my mechs.
My best guess is that it's a shield bar, but I use my shield so
Yeah.
infrequently.
Hold up your shield and just take some hits, and why don't we test that?
Okay.
Does not appear to be. Or your shield is really, really good. But that doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that as a disparaging comment about your shield. Wait a minute, why don't you try getting on your booster for a second?
Get on my booster. Alright.
We can't do it now.
Oh, apparently nukes are exempt from this field.
Well, yeah, it's not a field that stops you from attacking. It's a field where you're constantly being attacked. So combos can't build up because you keep getting knocked out of them.
Oh, I thought it was a thing that stopped me from making ranged attacks.
No. It's not like fucking, what's her name? Gardevoir and Smash. It's straight up... In the show, it was an anti-new type field that pretty much fucked up the main character. Because, you know, new types. But I'm not sure entirely what it does in this.
Okay, getting on my booster.
Oh, wow, you...
Oh, god damn it!
It appears to have been at least minorly tied to your booster.
Okay, give me a second.
Wait a minute, it's going down when you were using your laser.
Maybe it's like a heating system? Something?
No, because it doesn't seem to be tied to your other weapons. Hold on, is that laser of yours... Get back on the booster.
Okay, it's not ready. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, because it went down... Look, see, it's going down while you're on this booster a little bit.
No, it's not.
What is that bar? I can't even read the manual because it's 2 pages and in Japanese.
Oh, I hate that feeling.
I can't read Chex Mix.
Oh man, you want
As
to know
Simon would put it.
You want to know something terrible?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know that Transformers convention that I go to?
Yep.
As you may have guessed, there's a lot of overlap between Transformers fans and Gundam fans.
Yeah, I recall. You got me some mechs out of that.
Yeah, but basically, because this convention's held in Toronto, a fair number of people come in from Quebec.
Oh, that is terrible.
No, like one of the convention
They should stay there.
One of the convention organizers is from Quebec.
We need to build a wall.
And famously hates Quebec.
I was gonna say, we need to build a wall to keep the Quebecois out, and we'll make them pay for it.
Oh, slightly off topic,
yeah.
But speaking about Quebec, did you know there's actually a racial slur for them, and it's queeb?
I love it!
Yeah, apparently it's super racist to call them queebs.
I mean, it sounds mean.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, Quebec has this law where the primary language on any good or service sold must be French, regardless of the situation.
Yeah, and it's caused problems. Like, I remember one of my favorite anecdotes is there's this one dude who moved from France, so he speaks real French.
Yeah.
Not Quebecois French, which is old school French. And he opens up a hot dog cart.
Yep.
And the French translation of hot dog is, for those of you out there who don't know, hot dog.
Yep.
However, the Quebecois translation is... Wow, that did not look right. So, the Quebecois translation is Xiaoxian, which is both hot and dog translated in French. Understandably, this is not an accurate translation.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the guy puts the words hot dog on his hot dog cart, and the police come and start, like, ticketing him.
The literal language police.
Yes, they exist. They come and start ticketing him in, like, you gotta put up a French sign. And he's like, that is a French sign. And starts laughing, thinking it's a joke. And they're like, no, the French sign should say Xiaoxian. Then he laughs harder, and he's like, are you fucking with me? And then he gets his hot dog cart confiscated by the fucking Quebecois language police because he refused to use their incorrect French.
Yep. Okay, but basically the story I was going for was that there's one of the guys who helps run TFCon is from Quebec, and he also collects Gundam models.
Yeah.
And apparently it's a major thing where because Gundam models are imported directly from Japan and the main language on the product is always Japanese.
Obviously.
That they get cracked down on every so often, and stores are told not to sell Gundams.
That's dumb.
Yeah, because they don't come with French packaging. They also don't come with English packaging.
Yes.
We're not fucking complaining.
Yeah, I mean, you think you could tell... You think you could honestly stop a tough weeb? We'll get what we want.
Oh yeah, we will find a way to import our thing.
We'll put it as a fucking gift. Can't stop me now.
Actually, a common thing among Transformers fans is there's a problem where you can't import Megatrons because Megatron transforms
he's a gun.
into a gun.
Oh yeah, and that breaks Canada laws where you're not allowed to ship weapons.
Or, no, you're not allowed to have things that look like weapons without an orange safety cap.
Which, I guess it... I mean, if it cuts down on the police shooting 10-year-olds...
Yeah, but basically the
Always
way
a good
we
thing.
collectors get around it is we ask specifically for it to be shipped in robot mode. That way it doesn't look like a gun, and most border guards don't know Megatrons from Optimus Primes. So...
It's just a robot.
Yeah, to them it's just robot toy. And if it says plastic robot toy, and on the
They
package,
have no reason to
and they
doubt
open
it.
the package and it looks like a plastic robot toy.
Who are they going to... What are they going to do about it?
Like, they're not making enough money to, like, go in and research the fucking names of Transformers and what they turn into.
I'm pretty
They
sure
don't
as
care.
well if they see it as a Transformer, they're going to probably understand and not give a fuck.
Yeah, that's also true. If we get a Transformers fan at the border who's like, you know what, yeah, he's just trying to import a Megatron toy.
Yeah. He's not going to be like, I expect to hear bank robberies of using this toy. He'll be like, oh yeah, I know this thing. Carry on.
Oh, did you ever hear about the two 13-year-old girls who robbed a bank with bananas?
I can't tell if that's impressive or disparaging.
No, it was two 13-year-old girls who had bananas in their pockets, and they pretended they were guns. And they legitimately robbed a bank and got away with it. To this day, they do not know who those two little girls were.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Just, wow.
I think we just won.
I think you're going to...
I think this was the finals.
No, there's one more round. We'll see you next time, folks.
Bye, everybody!